is going on, my super sandwiches? Rhymestyle here, and today I'm joined by the one and only DFree. No PvP yet today. I feel like people don't even want to see that, first and foremost. If you're watching this video, you managed to click it for whatever reason, and you want to see a PvP video on Legends, I almost said Dokkan, on Legends with DFree, make sure you hashtag...
Wow, Dokkan PvP? Wow.
I mean, this is basically Dokkan PvP.
We've only been asking for that for years.
Yeah, accurate. But then again, I feel like it would be kind of a mistake, which is a whole nother video, because now looking at how PvP is in other games, whatever. In the comment section below, what I want you to do is comment literally a bajillion times, fight DFree, and we'll sit down and record it this week, because we actually finally can do it, because I'm level 1000 on my main units, and so are you. So today's main topic of the video, because I want to kind of sit down and just kind of discuss this, so we have some basic stock gameplay in the background, which actually might be gameplay with me and you. I don't know if we're going to record or not before we finish the actual discussion aspect, but basically we're just talking right now. As you can see, there's nothing in my hands. Dokkan versus Legends. Ever since Legends was announced, the big thing that the community has been kind of like torn apart is Legends versus Dokkan, and I kind of want to sit down and talk about it. The main reason why I'm going to get this on video is because, number one, I want to get as much feedback as possible. Again, Legends is still a very, very new game, and even DFree has been trying to figure out like what it is about the game that people enjoy on YouTube. So everything you say in this video will not only go into my feedback, but it'll go into DFree's feedback. And in fact, I will share it to everybody in the community on YouTube as well, from our friend circle and stuff. That way we can all improve and kind of have like, you know, fun videos to make over the course of the lifespan of Dokkan and Legends. Because neither one of those games are going to get removed off of YouTube anytime soon. So expect content around it. So what I need from you guys is a couple things. Number one, what is it about Dokkan that you specifically like? I know it's a weird question to ask because the game's been out for 3 years now. But as far as content and just playing the game, what do you like about Dokkan? Drop that down below. Two, same question with Legends. What do you like about Legends? Drop it down below. And also, I need the inverse as well. What do you hate about both games? Because once you give us both that information, it kind of lets us understand both the games better, which we kind of have Dokkan figure out at this point. But mostly, again, is just kind of figure out what it is about Legends that will entice people to want to, you know, number one, play it, and two, watch the content. And overall, just kind of get the, you know, get the idea all on one page. That way we can improve. Because what I noticed is, and I don't know if you notice the same thing, DFree, people seem to enjoy the summon videos more than anything.
Oh, on Legends, yeah, totally. Like I've done the gameplay, I've done the streams, I've done the data mine stuff, and nothing really compares to the summons. And I understand, because there's so many random, crazy, new feeling, you know, refreshing animations you can get, of course. And so what I was gonna say is obviously once you start releasing more units, like for summon, like for example Gogeta and Janemba, stuff like that, Super Saiyan Force, I feel like the hype is gonna be even higher, because now you're selling for like main units. But like the thing is all we had so far was, you know, Piccolo and basically Goku, and of course Broly recently as well. Yeah, but Broly was hype. Like he was really, really hype.
Yeah, but still, even before that, like the fact that more people were interested in seeing actual summons as opposed to PvP is kind of like surprised me. So okay, let's talk about PvP for a second. Here's my experience with PvP. I did not like PvP up until maybe about a day ago. And the reason why is because every single time I hop into PvP, all I would get is what? What do we find in PvP online?
Bots! Bots! Everywhere!
And I don't mind bots because other games do it too, but they do it correctly. I believe in Duel Links, you'll just come across a bot that has like a basic deck, and you will never even know it's not an actual person. The problem with the bots in Legends is either one, they're severely overpowered from what I've seen from you guys. Like you'll be like level 5, coming across level 1,000 units. It's like great.
I don't know if that still happens or not, but that was really bad. Like when Legends first came out.
Yeah, that was mainly in the beta. The problem I've been coming across is like I have all my units maxed out. I think my power level is like 420,000 giggity, around there. And every bot I come across is like level 50, and I'm like, well, great. This is just I'm one-shotting them. And having to sit there and load into the game and like wait for them, you know, to jump into the game, you beat them. It's like it takes too much time just to fight a bot. Now, what I noticed is, and I don't know if this is an actual fix, I will just kind of share my studies because again, I want you guys to learn from this as well. What I noticed is once I got up to like rank 20 plus, I started getting more people. So I don't know if that's a coincidence or what, but I've seen you guys comment that I need to like get my rank up higher, and it did kind of work. But again, it's still not up there yet. However, I will say this, from the real fights I've had, this game is fun. Like the real fights I had, it's a lot of fun. It's a pretty basic game. It reminds me a lot of Ultimate Tenkaichi, but like Ultimate Tenkaichi shouldn't have been a console game. Ultimate Tenkaichi should have been basically what Legends is today. Just, you know,
yeah, totally. That's what I called Legends before it even came out.
Yeah,
it's just Ultimate Tenkaichi.
It's just basically a game you sit down and play while you're taking a doo-doo, which I always use as an example, or just one of those fun games you just pull your phone out, stop playing, which is exactly what Dokkan was. Which I know the initial controversy was, well, I don't want to play a game that's, you know, above gameplay levels than Dokkan because I might as well play a console game. But I feel like what Legends is supposed to be, and I said this in the video before, is it's a game that's in between. It's above Dokkan, but below like Xenoverse and like the console games, which makes sense. Now, Dokkan. Let's talk about Dokkan. Something that Dokkan will always have and be superior over Legends is the summoning. I don't know, but the collecting, maybe just too soon in Legends.
Well, I think about it, when you think about it, it comes down to, when it comes to Dokkan, the fact that players have played for years and archived accounts and stuff like that. So there's going to be that element too. It's going to be kind of like, well, I don't want to get rid of my account, or I'm always going to love new characters and stuff like that. Because, I mean, if you'd ask me, you know, which one I thought was better in terms of summoning, I'd just say Legends nowadays anyway, you know, just because of the fact that it's actually hype anymore. Like, well, I mean, the way that they did the multi-summons on Dokkan, I'm not a fan of it. They need new animations or summons or something like that to where it actually hypes it back up again.
Well, what I was going to say is like, maybe just the characters yet, you know, like I said, obviously if you release Gogeta, Janemba, or maybe equivalents to LRs in the game, because let's be real, at some point we are going to see that stuff in this game. Maybe when I'm summoning for those units, you know, it'll be a lot more hype. Yeah, but I figured, you know, we had our first banner. We had Broly, which, in my opinion, is still a pretty hype character. I'm not the biggest Broly fan, but summoning for Broly is still exciting. Summoning for Broly in Dokkan was exciting, especially when LR Broly was released. I mean, that coming out on Global First was, like, super hype level.
Well, also, too, call back to Dokkan early days, the first Dokkan Festival. They did the same thing, Broly. Like, they know how to market these games, and it revolves around Broly.
which brings it to my main point here is the thing that Dokkan does so good compared to Legends is there's something about Dokkan summons that is just so exciting. And again, I don't know if this is just like 3 years of Dokkan player talking inside me or what, but like every time I summon for units in Legends, while I do get excited, I also feel like I'm not as excited as I was for the characters I pulled in Dokkan. And again, maybe I still need to play more. Maybe we need more units. Maybe we need the equivalent of LRs in the game, which I don't think we actually do because I feel like that's going to be a mistake. But if we end up getting something like that, something that's like super rare, maybe like once you come across those paths, it'll be more exciting. But by far, the gameplay, I'm sorry, the gameplay is superior on Legends. Like, it's just fun.
Well, see, I'm gonna argue, okay, that it comes down to player, okay, because for me, I've had some really fun hype matches in Legends, right? I'm not going to discount that at all. The gameplay can be really fun, or it can be kind of monotonous, but I guess that goes to both games. But I will say that there is something to the ease of playing Dokkan. I will say that. You could play literally brain dead, and I sometimes prefer it.
Yeah, and I was gonna say it's like something I like to do at night is I'll sit down and I'll watch movies and shows, anime with my girlfriend, and I'll have Dokkan in the background just tapping bubbles, not really paying attention, grinding. But like you can't do that.
Some benefit to that. I love that.
Yeah, you can't do that with Legends. That's the one thing that Legends doesn't have over Dokkan, which I guess it comes down to like how you actually play, as you said, and I love the fact that Dokkan can be brain dead at times, and that's something that people complain about. It's like I don't want to play something that takes a lot of like focus, because if I want to do that, I'll just go play Xenoverse. I'll just go play Fighters. I'll just go play anything outside of Legends. But again, when you sit down and you get into a good match, you can't deny the Legends fights are a lot of fun.
Totally. Like I said, I've had some really epic matches that are just so fun. That's one thing that this game does have, and a lot of it too is I don't want to say it's recency bias, but part of that is true in that the game is brand new, so it hasn't really set in yet. Yeah. But I can say that a lot of what Legends does is just, as far as gameplay goes, the competitive aspect, being able to play against somebody else, the fact that there is some balance in the game as of right now anyway. Yeah. It leads to a lot of really cool fights, and there is some strategy there. It's not all just 100%. I'm going to spend all my cards really quick, and you can have a lot of epic moments.
And while this is kind of controversial as well, it's not fully catered to the whales either, because like as far as I know, when you unlock, or I guess when you limit break a unit,
limit break, it's only plus 5%, I believe, to the stats every other one, and then the main difference is that it upgrades the Z ability.
Yeah,
every other time.
Yeah, and
but still,
you can have an advantage.
Be really good.
Yeah, exactly. You might have somewhat of an advantage, but not complete advantage. I mean, if you get outplayed by someone who has a 7-star unit, but you got severely outplayed, they gave you more damage, well, slightly more damage, or above slightly more damage. I don't really know exactly what the number is, but they do a decent amount of damage more. They still outplayed you. You still have a chance to come back if you just, know when to dodge, when to bait your opponents and come closer to you. And I love that about it, but again, it's still like, we're still kind of figuring it out. And I want to know from you guys, to those who've been playing, because I've seen a lot of comments on Twitter, on social media, on basically the internet in general. It's like, I don't like Legends because X, Y, and Z. And it's like, I'm still trying to understand what it is about it that they don't like. Because as far as I know, the game got like 4 million downloads. So where the 4 million players at?
Yeah, I think a lot of people do get frustrated with the PvP, with the matchups and stuff like that. And I think that's where a lot of that stems from. Now, I mean, the bots thing can be really annoying, but it is essentially a free win. So I know that there are some people that really don't really too much care for it.
Yeah,
mind,
some people did say that. Some people they say that. And
yeah,
I agree.
some people are like, well, I don't care. It's a free win.
But if
I'd rather get the more points than get,
yeah, I mean, I kind of agree and disagree. I mean, if I want to play a brain dead game, I'll go play Dokkan. Like I said, just pop bubbles, watching anime in the background. But if I want to sit down and actually play Legends, which I do get a mood for a lot, I want to actually fight real people. I want to come across players. I want to be able to... Look, here's what I love about Legends over Dokkan. Grinding, and a lot of you guys might disagree with me. As of right now, June 17th, grinding in this game is kind of fun. Well, let me tell you why. It's difficult and annoying. Especially if you have to do it 1,000 times, because I'm sure when every new character comes out, you have to go the same process. And to be fair,
every single new character,
they are implementing new ways to train. I mean, they gave us that second EXP quest, which like literally just gives you XP.
Yep,
like
and there's
crazy.
A lot of more training items and locations that were data mined that I've come across as well.
So we'll probably get more ways to level up over time. But the thing about Legends is as you power up and unlock the next level of your character, you go from rookie to adept and stuff like that. You get some soul boosts. Souls icon via soul boost. Get some souls with a soul boost system. Wow, super tongue twister. Like, you feel your characters get stronger, and then when you take that part of character and throw them into PvP and actually play with them, there's something satisfying about it. Like, I'll never forget the first time I hit 1,000 and hopped into online, and I used my 1,000 Goku against the one time I came across a player in PvP and won. It felt so dope. Like, when you actually level up in that game, it feels great. And again, this is just the early stages talking. For all I know, by the time we get to like a year into this game, we're gonna probably hate the grind.
Game. when you realize that you've done it 75 times.
Yeah, but I never liked the grind in Dokkan. Like having to do the 10 stages every single time when a new unit comes out to get the medals to awaken it was always super exhausting to me. And again, the cool thing about Dokkan is you can watch anime, do whatever you want in the background because it's a pretty brain dead game. And just kind of like go into autopilot mode, which you can't necessarily do in here. But again, when you do grind up that character and you do unlock the powers and get up to 100% stuff like that, it feels oddly satisfying, which is kind of weird. And I know I'm not the only one. I know you're out there as well who can agree with me.
No, I agree with you myself. Like I said, if you ask me which one I enjoyed more right now, I'd totally say Legends. It's just in terms of like ease for me, I think that Dokkan is just a little bit easier because you can get through that a lot quicker. Sometimes you got to spend days and days and days, but it does have more of that significant value because you did spend those days. And it reminds me a lot of other games too that you do that in as well, where you grind your characters and stuff like that, and then you feel good about it afterwards. Whereas in Dokkan, you set them to a training location, they're up to max level like instantly.
In 2 seconds. You get an LR, it's awoken by the time that you hit record on a video.
A lot of the LRs in particular too are really easy to awaken these days now. So I mean
the good news is they're definitely taking a lot of feedback. And again, while I'm hoping they're really addressing the issues of PvP and fixing it, which I know they have to because like this is a baby that Bayonetta wants to work on. Something else that I want to see them is really dive into the feedback that was not only generated from the Dokkan game and the Dokkan community, but also the Legends community. And I feel like they are kind of like addressing stuff already, but number one, giving us more freedom to get XP, giving us more Super Souls, which we're really annoying to get at first. Now they're kind of like a little bit easier, and of course, giving us more story, because the story is also kind of interesting as well. So there's definitely a lot of potential for Legends to get better and better over time. And I know I'm not the only one who sees that opportunity and potential for that game to really grow.
Totally.
Yeah, but mostly I just want to kind of sit down and talk to you guys about this game, about both games. So what is it about both games that you hate and don't hate? I guess I hate and love. Let us know in the comment section below. What would you personally want to see as far as content as well? Again, whatever you say in the video is going to get passed around the community and potentially improve it. What is it about summon videos that you like better than PvP videos? Like a PvP video just in general boring or what?
Can I answer though the question of the day, like the question of the video? My bad. For me, just for both games, I love the team building aspect. I hate the gacha system. That's it.
You actually hate the gacha system.
Hate the gacha system.
Ow. Which is funny because most people love that from the looks of it.
No, not the summon animation. The fact that it's a gacha game.
That's okay, I gotcha. Yeah. No pun intended on gotcha. I don't know. We don't want to talk here forever unless there's more stuff to address. So I guess based on what you guys say down below, is you're gonna potentially spark a second video or more stuff in the future as far as both games. So let us know everything down below. And of course, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you slap a like as well. Let's go for 3,000 likes. Check out DFree. And again, if you want me to fight DFree, I want you guys to literally spam fight DFree all over the comments.
Get bodied.
Get bodied. Didn't I destroy you last time? You know what? Let me not even talk anything because for all I know, you probably like figured the game out, and it's going to be completely different next time we fight. Whatever. I'm gonna end the video right here. Let us know your thoughts on anything as far as Legends and Dokkan, what you guys want to see, what you hate and love about both games, and we'll just take it from there. My name is Rhymestyle. That's DFree's little avatar above me, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Peace.